Imagine a city where two continents meet, where ancient empires once ruled the world, and where every street tells a story thousands of years old. This is Istanbul, a city that has been the heart of great civilizations, a bridge between Europe and Asia, and one of the most fascinating places on Earth. But what makes Istanbul truly unique? To understand this city, we must travel through its history, culture, architecture, and the life of its people. The story of Istanbul began more than 2,600 years ago. Around 660 BC, Greek settlers founded a small city called Byzantium. Because of its strategic location between two continents, the city quickly became an important trading hub. Everything changed in the year 330 AD when the Roman Emperor, Constantine the Great, chose the city as the new capital of the Roman Empire. He renamed it Constantinople. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople became the center of the Byzantine Empire, one of the most powerful empires in history. Then in 1453, a historic moment changed the city forever. The Ottoman Sultan, Mehmed the Conqueror, captured the city and made it the capital of the Ottoman Empire. This event marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of a new era. Later, in 1923, modern Turkey was founded by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, and the capital moved to Ankara. But Istanbul remained the cultural and economic heart of the country. One of the most extraordinary things about Istanbul is its location. The city is divided by the famous Bosphorus Strait, a natural waterway that separates Europe and Asia. On one side, you stand in Europe. On the other side, you are in Asia. To the north lies the powerful Black Sea. To the south is the beautiful Sea of Marmara. This unique geography has made Istanbul an important gateway between continents for centuries. Walking through Istanbul feels like stepping into a living museum. Ancient mosques, palaces, and markets stand alongside modern skyscrapers. One of the most iconic landmarks is the magnificent Hagia Sophia. Originally built as a cathedral nearly 1,500 years ago, it later became a mosque and remains one of the greatest architectural wonders in the world. Nearby stands the stunning Blue Mosque, famous for its 6 towering minarets and beautiful blue tiles. Another historic treasure is the royal residence of the Ottoman Sultans, Topkapi Palace. And rising above the skyline is the medieval Galata Tower, offering breathtaking views of the entire city. Life in Istanbul is a vibrant mix of tradition and modernity. Here, centuries-old customs blend with contemporary urban life. The streets are filled with the aroma of traditional Turkish food like kebab and sweet desserts like baklava. Markets buzz with activity, especially the historic Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest and largest markets in the world. Music, art, and festivals are also an essential part of the city's culture. So, Istanbul is now the economic powerhouse of Turkey, right? It's a super important place for trade, money, travel, and culture. Lots of people come here every year to see its history and beauty. We've got these cool bridges, highways, and subway lines that take us from the European and Asian parts of the city. And guess what? This one of the world's biggest airports, Istanbul Airport, lets us connect to all sorts of places worldwide. In real life, Istanbul loves sports too. Football is a big game here, and teams like Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, and Beşiktaş have made their mark. But the city isn't just about sports and money. It's also very cool because of its amazing landmarks like Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, and Topkapi Palace. These ancient places remind us of the strong empires that once ruled here. And the famous Bosphorus really sets the city apart, creating this one-of-a-kind landscape. We even see lots of people commuting across the water on ships, taking short trips between Europe and Asia. There's also a lot happening in the bustling markets like the Grand Bazaar. It's packed with stalls that sell carpets, jewelry, spices, and traditional crafts. All around the city, the smell of Turkish coffee and delicious street food fills the air, making it super enticing. Istanbul is also known for its incredible art, music, and creativity. Performers, galleries, and cultural festivals make the city always buzzing. There's some old-school neighborhood like Sultanahmet and Beyoğlu, full of both old traditions and new living ways. The city skyline's an amazing mix of ancient domes, tall minarets, and modern skyscrapers. And when the sun starts to set, the golden light on the Golden Horn makes for some stunning views. There's also some mosques sounding the call to prayer, and the city lights flickering across the hills. And if we're talking food, we've got some delicious traditional dishes like Turkish kebab, baklava, and Turkish delight that do wonders for our taste buds. Not to mention all the restaurants and food stalls serving local flavors that come from many centuries of cultural influences. Istanbul is more than just a city. It's a place where history meets the future, where the old meets the new, and every corner tells a fascinating story of how this city stands its ground between two continents.